Taxing AI to, quote, invest in the people. Senator Elizabeth never met a tax she didn't love. Warren, her math ain't adding up. Our own Darren Battello is in Washington with the details. Darren.
Brian, as you know, the federal budget is $7 trillion. And apparently, some progressives were sitting around the Capitol thinking, how can we add to that and expand the government? So here's what they came up with: targeting artificial intelligence. That's where Senator Elizabeth Warren comes in the picture. She's leading the charge here, proposing a new excise tax on big tech's data centers based on the massive amount of energy they consume. Here's her justification on that.
If we're going to build an AI future that works for everyone, then we need to tax AI and invest in people. Taxing AI raises the money we need to deliver universal health care. So if millions of workers get fired because of AI, those workers don't go bankrupt just from a visit to the doctor.
But Brian, the math adds up to a cold hard reality check. Universal health care alone could cost up to $4 trillion a year. She's also calling for free college. That's another $75 billion plus. Tax experts also warn that penalizing the sector will crush American innovation, just as we compete with China for global dominance.
Targeting taxes on specific sectors is something that policymakers should be very skeptical of. The idea that you would have a specific tax to slow down technological innovation is pretty inconsistent with sort of sound tax policy principles.
And it's worth noting this new tax proposal faces a steep uphill battle in a divided Congress, with Republicans and industry advocates already lining up against it. Brian?
Darren Battello, thank you very much. Well, pivoting to Ohio, a data center hotspot. The governor is now ditching a tax break for the projects because it ended up costing a whole lot more than expected. The tax break was projected to total $130 million in fiscal year 2024 and $136 million in 2025. But the real cost ended up being $555 million in 2024, 5 times the estimate, and $1.6 billion in 2025, 11 times the estimate. Now it's looking like tech firms are on the hook to pay the costs of the 200 data centers across Ohio themselves. Here to discuss, the Executive Secretary Treasurer of the Columbus and Central Ohio Building and Construction Trades Council, Dorsey Hager. Dorsey, thanks for being with us tonight. Really eager to have your perspective. If you could, start out by describing how much trade work data centers have produced in Ohio, because the numbers, as I saw them, were astounding.
Absolutely. 40% of our work hours come from data center construction and maintenance. Since 2023, our hours worked in our 9-county jurisdiction by our 23 affiliated local unions and our 18,000 members has tripled. The recent job creation and growth has been significantly supported by the boom that we have seen here in Columbus and Central Ohio due to data centers.
So, one of the big drivers that's being debated now is this tax break, okay? So it's a sales tax break for the folks who are building these data centers. And the governor is saying, we got to get rid of that. We're losing way more tax revenue than we thought we would with this exemption, okay? In other words, make the data center guys who've got a lot of capital, right? They're big companies, make them pay their full way. What's the problem with that, Dorsey?
I think that the data centers and the developers that are creating these jobs and these economic investments are paying their own way, not only in taxes, but in community investments. My members, like I said, are working 94% of the hours on data center construction and maintenance. We're all for policies that hold bad actors accountable, just like in any other industries here in Columbus and Central Ohio. We want local workers building, maintaining these data centers, making industry standard wages and benefits, with investments in local communities and partnerships and workforce development. And unfortunately, this week, in our opinion, Governor DeWine's decision to end the tax incentive without community input a warning when he previously vetoed the effort is an example of a reactionary policy to the current backlash against data centers instead of forward-thinking legislation that we have seen in other states, including reporting on energy and water usage, requirements around community benefit agreements, and regulations on the type of energy that can be used on these projects.
So let me ask you this, it makes sense, and you're making a strong economic case for the benefits to the trades of data centers. Now, you got a whole bunch of people across the country, and I think this is true in Ohio as well, who are getting awfully skeptical of data centers because, I mean, you've got, I think, 200 plus in Ohio. When you see one of these things go up in your neighborhood that really wasn't an industrial area to begin with, you start thinking, well, what about water? What about power? What about the fact that it's just a huge footprint in my community? So you've got some skepticism out there about data centers. Maybe that's fueling some of the skepticism about the tax breaks. What do you say to average people in Ohio who just say, slow down on the data centers? We don't want so many of these so fast. We don't know what the long-term consequences are.
Well, we don't want to see any local governments, townships, city councils, or the state legislature pass any legislation that would stop the economic boom that's going on here in Ohio. You know, many of our members are coming out of high school, or they're adults looking for a better living that are coming into our apprenticeship programs, and in less than 3 years are making six-figure salaries with great healthcare benefits and pension benefits. And we don't want to see anything to stop this momentum. I think a lot of people in the community are looking at these data centers. They're seeing the cost of groceries, seeing the cost of gas, seeing the utility prices grow up, and they want to blame somebody. And they're blaming the data centers, they're blaming the data center developers. But if we work with them, and if we provide good legislation for, like I said, community investment, which includes behind the meter power generation, I think some of that will take the stress off the grid and help keep utility costs in check for not only our workers who work on these projects, but our members live in these communities too. And we've been building data centers here in Columbus, Central Ohio for over 40 years. So the backlash to just come here recently is kind of surprising.
Dorsey, it is a massive debate. It's good to get your perspective on it. You're seeing it from the trades perspective, and that's very important. Thanks for joining us tonight, Dorsey Hager.
Thank you so much for having me.
You bet.